Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a life admin, life organisation day, and I wanted to take you along with me to inspire you and to motivate you and to give you some ideas on what you can do to organise your life. So this is more of like a financial year and sort of correcting systems that I have that haven't really been working for me, and to introduce new systems that my future self is going to thank me for. So I hope this video is a useful video for you and you really get something out of this. If you do enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up so I do know to continue to make content like this, and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. So this is where I'm at. I've just written a list the night before of things that I want to do and I want to achieve today. So I might actually save the YouTube template and the tax template for the end of the video. So if you don't really want to watch that part, it's going to be right to the end. So this is just what we're going to sort of achieve for today. So I'm just going to start out by doing some labels for this binder. This is actually from Kmart, and I'm going to use this in my car for all my car bits. So I'm just going to make some labels for that. So now it's all labeled. So this will go into my car, and it'll be just for every time that I go shopping, I can put my receipts straight into here. So most of these receipts are actually going to be used for tax, but it's better than them laying around in my house or going into my filing cabinet and then it's just all put together. So this is sort of just separating all the areas that I need to claim into separate areas. So it's just going to make my life easier. So I've got YouTube for business and personal because it's a different claim amount. Then I've got my YouTube tools. I've got my car servicing because I do need to include stuff that's in my car for this because it's going to be kept in my car. So this is just going to be for all my car servicing. Then I have receipts for work. So this is obviously separate to YouTube because it's not claimed as business, it's claimed as a whole different thing. And then I have anything that needs to be returned. So say if I have a permission slip for an excursion or something like that for my daughter, I will put it in here to go in with returns. Or if I have something that I need to give to a friend, like some mail or something like that, that may have come here that was, for Tali's father, I can put it in here. So it's going to be kept in this spot. And then the last part I have is gift cards. So when I go shopping, any of the gift cards that I've been given, I can put in here, and I don't have to lug it around in my handbag until I'm ready to use it. Usually when you're going to go and use a gift card, you know that you're going to go to that shop and you're going to have a look, so you can take it with you. So that's just how I've organised sort of my tax and my car sort of stuff. And just folds away like this. This was a cheapie from Kmart, and the labeler was also from Kmart. So in the first one I have brochures, so I've got stuff like the wildlife park in here and any other brochures that I wanted to refer to. Then I have coupons in here, so if I buy something and they give me a coupon code, I have it for next time. My fast food menus, so there is a place down the road here that's a bit old school, doesn't have any website, so I do have theirs in there. Then I've just got any invitations that I have. So now that I have done the car one, I'll probably end up taking this one out and making it into something else. Then in the back here, I've just got tickets. So I did just purchase some play school tickets at the start of the year. I hadn't even printed them off and then it got cancelled, but that's where I would have kept it. But these days, you're actually able to have them on your phone anyway, which is what I normally do if I can. So that is just what I keep on my fridge. You can pretty much label it with whatever you want that you keep on your fridge if you don't want to put fridge magnets on, but that's just another little idea of what I use these pouches for. They do also come in a larger size as well, just so you know. And while I've got the labeler out, I'm actually going to label my cards. I know this sounds really random, but I have two cards that are exactly the same. So I'm going to label one that says splurge and the other one that says bills. So that way I don't grab the wrong card out by accident. And this is what it looks like in the top of my wallet. So it's going to be so much easier now when I go shopping. There is no excuse to grab out the wrong card and use the wrong card to purchase my things with. So if you want to know a little bit more about how I budget, I actually did a video on this called How to Budget and Save. It was done a fair while ago, but basically a lot of my stuff is based on the Barefoot Investor book, if you have read that book. So this is one of the things that I wanted to do, which was my hair analysis test. Now I am going to be getting these done every year. I got one done last year and it was honestly life-changing. So if you're wondering how this has got to do with anything to do with organisation, basically it's going to organise your diet. It's going to help you know what you can and you can't eat, what your body likes and dislikes. So yeah, you might be eating healthy, but if your test comes up and might say garlic, gluten, dairy, just like mine did, tomatoes, all those things come up on my test, and I took them out of my diet and my migraines had reduced dramatically. My gassing and bloating had reduced dramatically. It was just so life-changing. So I am going to do this every year. It's something that they say you should do every 6 months. So basically you eliminate those foods and then you reintroduce those foods like one at a time and see what they do to your body. So I've sort of done that, but now I'm just going to go and get a retest. So this is all the hair that you need to really put in there, which was like 3 to 4 strands, and you just send that off and then they do a test on your hair and then it'll come back with the results of what your body likes and what your body doesn't like, so what you need to cut from your diet. And as I said, it's life-changing. I recommend it to absolutely everyone, even if you've got skin conditions or if you've got inflammatory issues. These are things that are going to help repair your gut and help you with those issues also. So now I'm just going to show you how I have previously set up my tax. Basically all I have done is just use simple files like this. So I'll use simple files and I will just use plastic pockets like these, and each financial year will be in a different one. So this year I'm still going to organise it the same, but I'm actually going to label it, so then when I do go through the filing cabinet to give it a clean out, or if I go and do my tax return, I'll be able to know which one to pull out without going through like 5 years worth of tax to work out which one is the one that needs to be taken out and discarded. So I'm just going to pull all this file apart and I am going to organise them in these. I'm not going to show you all of it, I'm just going to show you the end result because obviously it's tax stuff and it's got very personal information on it. So I will show you the end result when it's done. And this is how it's turned out. I did want those sticky notes with like the tab at the top where I can actually write the year on it. So I've had to make do. So basically all I've done is I've just written the year that it needs to be discarded on each of them. That way when I do go through my filing cabinet, I can just find the year that needs to be thrown out and it's all done. Now you can do the same thing with things like warranties and that. If you know you've only got a 3-year warranty and you're holding on to this warranty card, put a tab on it when you buy it with the year that it expires, and then when you do sort through your filing cabinet, you don't have to read through a million pieces of paper. You've already made the notes for yourself. So that is just a little way that you can be more organized. But this year, everything has gone digital. So what I will be doing is just saving it to a USB stick. Then I might actually end up putting an app or something on my phone that I can just take photos of receipts and stuff like that. So I don't have this big bulky lot in my filing cabinet. But to be honest, someone tried to scam me the other week and tried to get into my computer. And you know, it's a world full of information. So sometimes it is a good thing just to have a hard copy. Even if it does take up a lot of room, people can't get to this stuff unless they go through your house and steal it from you. So sometimes I know the digital world is great, but sometimes you are better off with paper. I'm just going to show you quickly my grocery comparison that I made up a while ago. So this is what I made up to shop at Coles, Aldi and the farmers market just to see where I was getting a good deal. And then I did do like a click and collect, so I'd order some at Coles and then some at Safeway, and I just did click and collect at both, so I didn't have to go through 2 supermarkets. But I was finding that when I did it at Woolies, a lot of the time they didn't even have my stuff packed, so I was just standing there waiting and it just was not worth my time. So I ended up just doing a Coles shop and a Aldi shop, which is what I was doing before. So I can honestly say I'm probably not saving any money whatsoever anymore because I haven't done this grocery thing the way I wanted to. But yeah, this is just something that I did, just an idea for you. So this one here I'm going to make, I'm just going to do one quickly for my bills. Okay, so this is what I've set up. It's really simple, really easy. I haven't put any of the other bills in there. I've just put in the ones that really fluctuate. So basically why I have made this is to keep track of how much I spend on bills a year, so that when I do my budget next year, I have a record of what I have spent throughout this year. So then that makes my budgeting much easier. So for the other bills that don't fluctuate, like your internet and home insurance and stuff like that, I'll just have a look at the current one and probably just add a little bit, because usually they do put prices up each year. And this one here is going to be just like a tax template for my YouTube channel. So I don't currently get paid for this channel, so I'm not going to go and hire a bookkeeper. I've just asked my accountant what he would like me to keep a record of, and that is where I'm going from here. So basically what I've done is advertising, so the costs that I use for advertising my channel. I have any subscriptions, so I do use a music subscription service, business and personal expenses, as well as tools that I use for my channel. So this is just what the accountant has told me to do. And then down the side here, I've just again done the months as well. And this one is just for my YouTube channel. So I'll be writing, so under the video will be the video name, the thumbnail, the keywords, links, B-roll and voiceover. So this is more like a checklist. So as I do it, I can check off what it is. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. This really helps my small channel grow, and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. If you do want to see more from me, I do have a Facebook and Instagram page, which you can also catch me on throughout the week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye.